to infinity and beyond.
What is the most challenging aspect of being a teacher?
It can be just as bamboozling for a teacher as it is for a student, especially for a primary school teacher who instructs and facilitates learning across so many subject areas. The biggest challenge for me is integrating the subjects to ensure coverage of important concepts and skills, and also the differentiation of the curriculum. This means consistently creating programs of activities and studies which allow for multiple entry points for students with differing interests, abilities, knowledge and skills. It also allows for the richness of human capacity and gives students the opportunity to have a say in what they learn and how they learn. Students have an extraordinary capacity for innovation, something which should be actively encouraged in education.
There is a lot of discussion at the moment around improving teacher training and teacher quality. What are your thoughts around this? Do you think teacher training and teacher quality needs to be improved in Australia?
I'm going to answer this from my perspective and also from the perspective of 2 final year trainee teachers who worked alongside me this year. Personally, I feel that the universities are generally doing a fantastic job, especially in terms of helping future teachers unpack the national curriculum and in planning lessons. However, both the teacher trainees and I feel that there could be more of a focus on the area of assessment in terms of the use of rubrics, the development of systems for organising assessment data, as well as opportunities to collectively look at work samples and to identify actions to take based on the assessment data collected. We all agreed that it was only through the 2 final professional experience placements that they had an opportunity to develop these skills. Being in front of the children is the most informative, empowering and beneficial aspect of university training and provides real opportunities to plan, teach and assess. They also both felt that being able to watch a qualified teacher deliver lessons was extremely valuable. I too believe that placements are valuable for exploring the many ways that teachers manage the data they collect and how they can use it for planning and reporting. Summer school for long distance education students also provides excellent opportunities for the teacher trainees to feel less isolated, giving them opportunities to work with their peers and to share lesson plans and sequences.
How do you think teacher training could be improved?
Well, following on from the preceding question, I believe there needs to be more of an emphasis on helping trainee teachers to select valid and relevant assessment procedures. They need to be equipped with a kit of assessment strategies which allows for measuring students' numeracy, literacy and creativity. I would also like to see picture books being promoted more in teacher training as valuable vehicles for values-based education, as well as for the exploration of subject themes. Students with a strong moral compass and the ability to cope with change make for a harmonious classroom. Training teachers could also be encouraged to join professional organisations such as the Mathematical Association of Tasmania, for example, and the Australian Literacy Educators Association, and to attend workshops and conferences. And I think these could be promoted more as they are so beneficial and they offer students great rates.
What advice would you give a new graduate?
Foremostly, focus on the children you have been entrusted with and don't lose sight of who they are as individuals. It's paramount that teachers develop good relationships with all of their students and make a concerted effort to really get to know them well. I'd say focus on the research, especially that of John Hattie and Ken Robinson. There's a lot of it around and it generally indicates that kids like their teachers to be fair, fun, friendly, focused and flexible, whilst delivering a relevant and creative program. Teaching can at times become all-consuming, so I believe it's important that you don't forget or neglect your own family and friends. Work closely with your colleagues. Being an active and contributing member of a grade team is so important and rewarding. It makes life easier and you can gain so much from sharing, planning and assessment strategies. And sometimes things won't always go to plan, so accept it and either throw away the failed or offending lesson into the bin or evaluate what went wrong and make the necessary changes for next time. It's like we tell the kids, we learn through our own mistakes. Giving feedback to the students verbally in writing or in a rubric is important. I feel sometimes students work hard and unfortunately don't always receive the necessary recognition and assessment of their work that they deserve. Allow them to give feedback on some of your lessons, and this can be a real eye-opener and something we forget to do in our quest to amass results and assessments. Lastly, Don't forget the power of the picture books, especially with the older students. They're a great way to teach values-based education and also explore many of the topics on the national curriculum. They make for a creative approach and allow for multiple entry points into the lessons. And don't underestimate what kids can do. They can be real surprise packages sometimes.
Yeah. So you tell us what you're doing.
I'm recording.
Oh, good. Okay. So where are we cutting it?
Great.
All right. Okay. And finally, if there was one aspect of teaching you would like changed, what would it be?
Well, I'd like to see creativity being given more emphasis in the curriculum. It should be right up there with literacy and numeracy. Creativity can help learners not only survive but thrive in our quickly changing world. There's only one thing we can be sure of, and that's change itself. Developing skills in creativity helps students to be motivated and welcoming of change. It helps them to be confident in their capabilities and their viewpoint. And I really believe teachers need to be giving students ample opportunities to transfer their creative skills to new contexts and to lead and to work with others.
If you ever find yourself stuck in the middle of the sea, I'll sail the world to find you. If you ever find yourself lost in the dark and you can't see, I'll be the light to guide you. Find out what we're made of when we are called to help our friends in need. You can count on me like 1, 2, 3, I'll be there. And I know when I need it, I can count on you like 4, 3, 2, and you'll be there. 'Cause that's what friends are supposed to do, oh yeah. Ooh, ooh, yeah, yeah. If you're tossing and you're turning and you just can't fall asleep, I'll sing a song beside you. And if you ever forget how much you really mean to me, every day I will remind you. Oh, find out what we're made of when we are called to help our friends in need. You can count on me like 1, 2, 3, I'll be there. And I know when I need it, I can count on you like 4, 3, 2, and you'll be there. 'Cause that's what friends are supposed to do, oh yeah. Ooh, ooh, yeah, yeah. You'll always have my shoulder when you cry. I'll never let go, never say goodbye. You know you can count on me like 1, 2, 3, I'll be there. And I know when I need it, I can count on you like 4, 3, 2, and you'll be there. 'Cause that's what friends are supposed to do, oh yeah. Ooh, ooh, you can count on me 'cause I can count